Okay, so for today I'm going to make a video explaining about the digestions in mouth, stomach and the small intestine. Okay, so for starting, I organize all the informations in the form of table. So we make a table with the title, location, substance that being digested, glands, enzyme or secretion, and the final product. So we go one by one first, and the first one we start with mouth. Okay, mouth, the substance that being digested is starch. Starch belong to the category of carbohydrate. Okay, and the glands involved is salivary gland, and the enzyme that being secreted from the salivary gland is amylase. So you know amylase only act on starch. So when starch react with water, and with the presence of amylase enzyme amylase, it will gives you a new product which is maltose, T-O-S-E. Okay, maltose. Okay, next we go to stomach. In stomach, the substance that being digested just protein. Okay, protein. So what are the glands involved? There are one glands actually, which is gastric glands, but in gastric glands we have three cells: Schiff cell, parietal cell, and mucus cell. Okay, so each of them will secrete, one of them is secrete an enzyme, but the other two will secrete hydrochloric acid and mucus. Okay, so Schiff cell secrete pepsinogen. This is pepsinogen is inactive enzyme yang tidak aktif, but this pepsinogen will activate by HCl, okay, hydrochloric acid, to become a pepsin. So pepsin is an active enzyme. Okay, so this pepsin will react with protein to produce a new product. This digestion happen. Okay, digestion happen here. Protein digest by pepsin, and enzyme of pepsin produce a new product, polypeptide. Okay, so what the other two cells, parietal and mucus cell, do? It secretes hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is to activate the pepsinogen, and of course you know, to kill the bacteria. You can read it in the textbook, okay, on page 146 about the function of hydrochloric acid, and of course the function of mucus. Mucus is to protect the stomach wall, okay, from the reaction of hydrochloric acid. This is stated in our textbook. Okay, what I want you to pay attention here, the product during digestions in mouth, this is maltose, and then this is polypeptide. Okay, our goal here in digestions is, finally when we digest we want to absorb. Since we need to absorb molecule in a simplest form, so this maltose and polypeptides not yet a simplest form. Maltose dengan polypeptide ni belum lagi jadi bentuk yang paling simple. Jadi dia masih lagi perlu di digest. Okay, dicerna, di digest. Okay, jadi kalau mouth dengan stomach dia belum selesai lagi, di mana dia sambung? Where it continue? It will continue the digestions in the small intestine. Okay. Okay. Small intestine dia ada dua part. Part 1 is duodenum. Part 2 is ileum. Okay, ileum ni cikgu sengaja kasih kosong, so cikgu akan tunjuk kamu, sama-sama kamu tengok macam mana dia punya what is the glands, what the enzyme, what is the final product. Okay, so again we look here. During the small intestine, starch masih lagi dalam bentuk karbohidrat. It's a complex molecule. Okay, jadi starch, polypeptide ni kalau kamu tengok, protein dia sudah didigest di dalam stomach. Okay, tetapi dia masih lagi belum dalam simplest form, so they continue digest in duodenum. Okay, dia sambung di sini. Okay, lipid. Okay, Lipid pula, this is the first time dia kena digest. Before this, in mouth and stomach, there is no digestion for lipid. Sebab there is no enzyme that exists to digest the lipid. Okay? So, this is the important part. Pancreas gland. Pancreas gland ni dia rembes 3 enzymes that responsible to, okay, let's look here, responsible to continue the digestions. As you can see here, you still can find you can find this amylase. Amylase kita tahu di mouth pun ada, so dalam pancreas pun ada. In the textbook, this one is called salivary amylase. In this pancreas gland, we call it pancreatic amylase. Okay, kalau kamu sebut amylase saja pun tidak masalah. Okay, so this amylase kita tahu dia digest starch. So kamu akan start dengan starch. With the help of amylase, will digested into maltose. Maltose belum lagi final. Okay, belum lagi simplest form. She slow sikit. Okay, kemudian trypsin. Okay, trypsin asal ada perkataan SIN ni, this is for protein. So, kita tahu tadi polypeptide in the stomach dia belum lagi jadi simplest form. Dia continue di sini di dalam duodenum. So, polypeptide digested with the help of enzyme trypsin will produce peptide. Okay, is this peptide the simplest form? Belum lagi. Protein dia punya simplest form adalah amino acid. Okay. So di sini kita pergi kepada yang terakhir, lipid. Ada beza lipid and lipase. Ramai yang sekejap lipid, sekejap lipase. Be clear about that. Lipid tu adalah substance, lemak, okay, lipid. Lipase, ASE ini adalah enzim. Okay, enzim yang digest lipid. Okay, so lipid dia turn into digested into fatty acid and glycerol with the help of lipase. Okay, so kamu tengok dia punya final product di sini. So this is fatty. Okay, nanti mama buat. So this is fatty acid and glycerol. So fatty acid and glycerol is a simplest form of lipid. Okay, jadi dia sudah jadi simplest form, they are done, sudah siap. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, tapi yang ini maltose and peptide masih lagi perlu di digest sebab dia belum lagi mencapai tahap simplest form. Okay, so itu adalah duodenum. Kalau dia belum capai, di mana dia mau sambung? Semasa apa? So dia sambung di sini during ileum. Okay, not during, in the ileum. Okay, di ileum apa yang substance yang akan di digest? Okay, kamu boleh tengok. Actually, this is crystal clear in page 147. Okay, dia ada maltose tadi dia belum lagi kan, so dia sambung di ileum. Maltose. So I'm using black pen. Okay, maltose. She's slow. Maltose and then sucrose. Sucrose ni adalah di karbohidrat. Sucrose and lactose. Okay, lagi lipid and okay. Tadi peptide dia belum lagi simplest form kan? Peptide. So peptide ni pun sambung di ileum. Peptide. So di ileum ni, ileum adalah di small intestine. So ileum ni dia adalah macam final destination lah, yang sebelum keluar daripada small intestine, yang sebelum habis daripada small intestine ni, ini adalah tempat final di mana semua mesti digested into a simplest form. Okay, so apa gland yang ada di sini? Intestinal gland. Okay, so apa yang ada dalam intestinal gland itu? dalam intestinal gland dia ada, okey, senang mau ingat yang ini, tak payah kamu hafal sangat. Kamu hafal yang ini sahaja, satu konsep. So kamu tukar dia jadi enzim dia tambah ASE. Okey, contoh macam maltose, enzim dia adalah maltase, ASE. Sucrose, sucrase, ASE. Lactose, lactase. Lipid, bukan lipidase lah, lipase. Peptide. Okay, peptide ni as you know, protein dia special sikit sebab protein ini dia tidak guna naming ASE sebab dia discover awal sebelum ada naming ni kan. So erepsin. Okay, erepsin. Okay, so dia punya ni senang saja. Bila kamu dapat ini, kamu hanya matching, tinggal matching saja di sini. Tulis di depan apa yang ada di depan, which is maltose. Dia jadi glukosa plus glukosa. Okay, ini kamu kena tengok pada chapter 4 sebelum ni. Kamu sepatutnya tahu sudah. Okay, maltose tu dia sebenarnya combination of glucose and glucose with the help of maltase. Okay, and then sucrose dia jadi glucose and fructose with the help of sucrase. Nampak tidak pattern dia? Okay, bila kamu faham, sebab itu saya selalu tekankan, understand, don't blindly hafal, memorize. Kamu kena faham and then senang benda tu. Okay, and then lactose with the help of lactase, so glucose plus galactose. Okay, this is the simplest form of carbohydrate. So ni dia sudah jadi simplest form. Tik tik tik. Okay, lipid with the help of lipase jadi fatty acid dan glycerol. Ini pun simplest form of lipid. Okay, how about peptide? Peptide belum lagi simplest form. Okay, ni masih lagi di peptide. So bila kita digest, dia akan jadi peptide with the help of erepsin. Cikgu tidak tulis lah, tiada erepsin. Dia akan jadi, what is the simplest form of protein? Amino acid. Okey, jadi kamu boleh nampak di sini dia semua sudah jadi simplest form. So the simplest form is achieved. Okay, so itu adalah digestions in 3 location: mouth, stomach and small intestine. Small intestine kamu kena faham dua ni. Okay, thank you very much.